Okay, Bitcoin Cash, bullish for sure, way above this moving average, but struggling a little bit. It's definitely retracing. It recently broke this zone, you can see. Held, broke. Now is retesting it a little bit, will most likely go down a little bit more. But there is another zone here that's setting up. So we'll see if it breaks this. I'd be looking to buy this for sure, because it is very bullish. Oh, these are all things I had way before, a long time ago. So got these nice big weekly bullish candles now, so it's just pulling back a little bit, and I would bet you it's probably just pulling back to the recent fib level, to be honest, which would be pretty much almost where it's at. Right at this 218 is your 218 bucks is your 50%, and then at 191 ish is your 618. So this is a prime zone right here to buy, as long as price action interprets that as well. So I think we have some good buys here. Now we got to figure out our range for this pair. Delete this as well. So for Bitcoin Cash, like, let's see, last month it did 78 bucks, month before that did 238. It says it's averaging about 100. Yeah, but it either does over 100 or does like 30, so that's really tough. I would say that my entry point, if I had to guess, I'm going to shoot for 220 as my low for the month, and then, which will also be my entry point, as long as price action agrees with it. So that'll be the monthly low. And then I'm probably just going to target the recent highs, which would be about 80 bucks up, which seems kind of high because, well, no, because that's the thing. When this moves upwards, when it's bullish, it moves over $100. Because like, not last month, but the month before in June, it moved 238 bucks. So I mean, it can definitely do 100. So we'll put this here. This will be my zone here. So it's about 80 bucks away, about 80, 90 bucks away. So we can definitely do that, as long as price decides it really wants to go up and not keep going down. But you can see it's retracing still, because it's making lower lows and lower highs. So we do not want to get in on this yet. We definitely want to wait till it comes deeper in this zone here. I would actually put this here. I would actually make this entry 210. Price likes whole numbers. I like this one better. I want price to come into this zone and then retest it first. I want to make sure that it really finds support before entering, and then I need price to, we'll put a marker here actually too. We'll say 280, because then it's within 70 bucks, and that'll be our monthly high. So yeah, 280 will be our high. This is going to be our target, which is kind of right where this zone is here, where all these wicks are. Something like that. Maybe we'll go back to 290. I know it can do it. Like once the bulls come in, they can push this to 290 no problem. So I want to make sure I capitalize on the full move. So this is an $80 range, which it can definitely do in the month. We got this September marker here, and then move this over. So this is kind of what our breakdown, our trade's going to look like. This is the full zone, but you can obviously shrink this once price comes into it and starts rejecting. So then you would keep your stop out of this zone for sure. But again, you would switch. This is just the 50% to 618 zone, but as you would tighten this up, as you can see price structure changing, and you start seeing higher highs and higher lows. So you want price to come down into this zone and then go like this, something like this. In a perfect world, something like that. And then we will enter. and we will target all the way back up to 290 here. Once price resumes the bullish structure after it hits this zone, we get our higher highs or higher lows, we know that the bulls are back and it's ready to push it back up. Then we'll tighten up our stop loss, make sure that it's still adequate so that we get a good ratio, risk to reward, and then we also make sure that our stop loss is outside of our previous zone of support so that we don't get stopped out. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for Bitcoin Cash. I think it's a great buy, but we just got to let it come down to 210 before placing our position.